Bishes. This is Cloyce, aka Manny Bish, over on Instagram. And today we are doing a Valentine's Mani. So I have Milky White from CN Designer Dips. I have XOXO from Manny Boss. And we are doing just a very simple, like not a lot of effort Mani for this one. I'll have more coming at you after this, but we're going to start things off just simple, not a whole lot of work. If you're like in a rush or something but want some Valentine's nails, you can just still be a little festive but without too much effort and thought. So I am using the gel method for this for no other reason than I wanted to, but I am using Madame Glam gel base for this Mani, which I know is like, what? I'm not using Manny Boss gel? Crazy, I know. But I have Madame Glam sent me some stuff, so we're using it. And so, yeah, I am going to be pouring over, since we're using gel, I'm going to be pouring over. And I'm going to be doing the Milky White first, so that way we deal with the glitter later, because we all know how glitter is. It can be a mess. It's fun, but it's a mess sometimes. So I'm doing the Milky White first, and I am applying my gel, and while it's still wet, you go ahead and pour over your dip powder, and then I'm going to clean my cuticles while it's still wet, nothing is set. This is why I love the gel method, I will say. I get perfect cuticles when I use the gel method because everything stays wet and is easy to clean until you cure it. So I did cure that for a minute. Now I'm going to wipe it clean, dust off my nails. But yeah, the cuticle situation is just like a major A+ for me when it comes to the gel method because it stays wet. You can really get in there and clean the cuticle and it just comes right off. And then you can go ahead and cure your nail and it's just like chef's kiss amazing. So that's why one of the reasons why I do just absolutely love the gel method. And so I'm just going to do that for round 2. And so I'm only doing 2 layers of this. Yeah, that's it. Just 2 layers of this, curing each after I'm done and I put my hand on the light, I'm curing for a minute. You want to make sure to get everything fully cured. And now we're going to go in with our glitter. And glitter in the gel method can be sometimes a little hard. But I will say, I mean, you figure it out as you go. It might take a time or two to figure it out, but you figure it out. So for the first layer, I am pouring over. So, see there? Just pour it on over. Pour it on over. Pour it on over. Okay, I'm cleaning my cuticle. There is that little guy right there. I'm going to just stick him better on and he'll cure with the stuff. Gonna clean my cuticle. And when it comes to pressing in this glitter, you can press the glitter in. Just be very careful not to press too hard because then you will start to move the gel around. So just lightly press because we haven't cured the gel. So if you press too hard, you'll start to move that around underneath and it won't be good. So I cured that for a minute. For the second layer, you can actually try and dip your nail flat into the glitter to get more of that glitter opacity on the front. You just have to be very careful and like dip your finger flat into the jar. Because if you go at an angle, again, you're going to push that gel up and it can make a funky shape or spread all over the place. But for this one, I am actually pouring over again for the second layer. And I'm going to go in at the, after this and put in another layer of this base gel. And I'm going to pick up these little glitters that have fallen out of my jar from me pouring over. And I'm going to pick them up and I'm going to place them on the nail where I want them. So that's what I'm doing for this. So I put my gel base down already, just using my little cuticle cleaner tool situation. I just tap it on my nail to get a little bit of that base on there, and then use that to pick up those glitters, put them down. Now I'm going to clear cap. And with gel method, you don't really use clear acrylic to clear cap because it can like leave this like grainy spottiness in there. So just use the gel that you're using to clear cap. That can be base gel, and then you just wipe off the tacky layer with alcohol when you clear cap, or the no wipe top coat, which is what I used, and I used two layers of that, 2 thin layers, and then you file and buff. I cured that for 60 seconds, of course, filed and buffed, and now we're going to start on our nail art. So I am, again, like I said, very simple, very easy. You could have left the mani alone with just the 3 plain white nails and the little pink glitter accent, which I think would have been perfectly fine. I just wanted to be a little extra, so I'm only adding some thumb art because, I don't know, I just wanted something extra on my thumb. So I'm adding XO on my thumb, but I'm adding it to where, like, the other people would see it if you show your thumb, not you being able to read it. Like, you as in your own hand being able to read it. So I'm making it the other way. I'm also doing this with my left hand, so it took a little bit of time, which is why it's sped up so much, because I'm not left-handed. So, yeah. And my heart is not going to be perfect because of it being left-handed. But once I got it to where I felt like it was okay, I left it alone because I didn't want to keep adding to it and end up making it even worse. So, here's my heart. We're going to cure this for the 60 seconds. And then after filing and buffing, you'll notice that these 2 big glitters that I had on my pinky and my ring finger, they did get filed off, which is one reason why you do want to clear encapsulate, so that way you reduce the risk of filing off your glitters. But mine did get filed off anyways, and all I'm going to do is just add a layer of base really quick, and I'm just going to reapply big glitters over those glitters that got filed off and turned silver. I'm just going to disguise them with more glitter. And I'm going to cure that, and then we're going to top coat. And I'm using my No Wipe Gel Top Coat from Madam Glam. And that is that. That's our mani. So, yeah. You can... I had thought about even, like, sprinkling some of the glitter on around, like, the cuticle on my middle finger, but I didn't do it. I don't know. I have something about, like, just having accent nails like that, like having 3 solid nails and 2 accent nails, and I really, for some reason, I do really like both my ring finger and my pinky being an accent nail, or my ring finger and my middle finger being an accent nail. I don't just like the one. Your ring finger does not always have to be the one and only accent nail. Any nail could be your accent nail. Technically, in this mani, my thumb is also an accent nail because it stands out from the other ones. So you do you. But this is my just simple, easy, quick Valentine's mani for the season. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, bitches.